What's up, family? What's up? Hey, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? The great majority of us, if we're asked that question, we're going to get a different answer. We're going to give a different answer depending on who asks us that question. Stay with me, we're going somewhere. If there's somebody that asks us that question that we hold in high esteem, we're going to tailor our answer because of how we want them to view us. You know what I mean? We don't want to come across as being arrogant. We don't want to come across as being, you know, think too highly of ourselves and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? Somebody else asks us that we cool with, we'll get an answer. We'll give an answer, excuse me. But when we ask ourselves that question, when nobody else is around, oftentimes we give a totally different answer than what we would give to our family, to our friends, to our coworkers, to our superiors. You know what I mean? Who do you think you are? I ask that question because I've been asked that question a lot, and it's always by women. Who do I think I am? You know what I mean? Why? And there's been a couple of guys that asked me that, and they've always asked me that because everywhere I've gone, I've promoted fast. You know what I mean? Everywhere I've gone, um, when I worked in a prison, I promoted fast. Um, Everywhere, you know what I mean? And Saputo cheese when I worked there, I promoted fast. And so it's like everywhere I go, my ethics, my work ethics, my values speak for themselves. You know what I mean? Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. I'm not the person that's going to do the politicking. I'm not the person that's going to kiss anybody's ass. I'm not the person that's going to brown nose. I'm not the person that's going to shoot the breeze with the bosses and the managers. And man, I ain't got time for all that. I don't. You know what I mean? Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. When I was in the Air Force, as a young man, I was fresh from California. I was loud. I was obnoxious. I was annoying. I was irritating. I was a different breed. You know what I mean? I was a different breed. Um, and it's weird because when I was 18 years old, man, we were all loud. Everybody we throwing up the hands and whoopty whoopty whoop. And just letting everybody know we was there. The party couldn't start till we got there because we were the party. You know what I mean? We were the party. We were the life of the party. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. Walk up in the club scene, throwing up the hands and hollering and whoop de hoo. Just stupid stuff. Just dumb, ignorant stuff. But we was announcing to the world, I'm here. Let's get this party started. You know what I mean? Let's get whatever we got to do. Let's get about it now. Let's be about it now. You know what I mean? And in the Air Force, um, this colonel, the commander of the hospital, brought me into his office. And you never go to the commander's office unless you're in trouble. You know what I mean? Never, because they're too important. I mean, they're too busy. They got way too much stuff to be taken care of, to be dealing with, to be talking to some little peon that just came in the military, especially some loud, obnoxious, annoying one. You know what I mean? Called me in his office, told me to sit down. And so I'm sitting there, and this guy, I'm just fresh in the Air Force, just got to Montana. This guy's probably been in the Air Force 20 something years already. You know what I mean? Um, and he asked me, he said, "Why are you so loud? Why do you do that? Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. Why do you have to announce to the whole world that you're here?" And I'm taken back by his question. So like, That's just what I do. I don't know. I'm from California, and that's how we roll. Just stupid. I didn't think about the depth of his question. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. He told me something that stayed with me. He said, "You're loud like that because you don't know who you are, because you're insecure in who you are. When you really get to know yourself, you won't have to announce to the world that you're here. Your aura, your energy, your presence will speak for itself. And everybody that don't know you is going to want to get to know you when you know yourself and you're confident in yourself." Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. That was so profound to me. And at the time, I'm like, man, this dude, this old fashioned dude. He don't know where I'm from. He obviously ain't from Cali, and just this old fogey. That was my mentality at the time. Stay with me, but it's what he said, his question, his response to me stayed with me. It pricked my heart because it started my wheels spinning. It started me thinking, who am I? Why am I the way that I am? And what the heck was he talking about that I didn't have to announce to the world who I was? That my energy, my presence, my aura would speak for itself. And that when I walked into the room, my presence would make myself known or make me known to everybody there without me opening my mouth. I couldn't understand that as an 18-year-old kid. But as I began to grow and as I began to mature, I came to realize what he was talking about. And so I changed just naturally once I became more secure in me, once I became more loving of me, more tolerant of me, more accepting of me, more appreciative of who I am. Once I learned to value me and all the hell that I've gone through, man, I changed. I just naturally changed. I didn't have to be so loud. I didn't have to be loud at all. And I didn't realize that over time, my demeanor got a little more quiet. My voice, meaning, got a little more quiet. I stopped being as loud. I stopped being as annoying. Um, as I stopped being as ignorant as I was. You know what I mean? And I come to realize, man, I naturally talk soft. I'm naturally a soft spoken person. I don't have to flaunt who I am. I know who I am. I could walk anywhere. I could walk anywhere, confident in my ability, confident in who I am, confident in what I bring to the table. I don't have to pop my collar and pat myself on the back and boast about where I've been, what I've done, whoop de whoop de whoop. Man, none of that stuff matters. That stuff don't matter. It matters to me because it's helped make me who I am. And so when you know who you are, you'll change. And you'll change for the better. When you know who you are, you don't have to be so braggish. You don't have to boast. When you know who you are, your silence is only silence, not because you're insecure, not because you lack the confidence, but because you want your energy, you want your presence to speak for itself. I've walked into so many different rooms and just stood there, and people looked around and it's like, dang, I want to hear what this guy has to say. I don't know why, but for some reason, you got something you're supposed to say. And then that's when I let whatever it is that I had to say be said. Who do you think you are? I asked that question because here's the trick. Many of us, and I've been guilty of this as well, many of us, we get hurt when people walk out of our lives. We get hurt when people reject us. We get hurt when people don't want to be around us, when people don't want to spend time with us, when people don't value us, when people don't cherish us, when people don't love us. That hurts us. And so I asked that question, who do you think you are? Because why would you want to be in a relationship? Why would you want to be around somebody that don't value you? Why would you constantly want to be with somebody, be around somebody, be in somebody's presence that don't think highly of you? I know women who take better care of their collection of stilettos than they take care of the man that they're in a relationship with or the men that they're in a relationship with. I know dudes, I've never been into video games. That's never been my thing. And I'm not knocking anybody that is. You know what I mean? Do you? But I know dudes that take better care, grown dudes in their 30s and 40s and 50s that take better care of their video games and their gaming system than they do of the women that come in and out of their lives. I know people who take better care of their cats and their dogs than they do of the relationships with humans. So if these people don't value you, if these people don't treat you the way you believe that you deserve, if these people don't respect you the way you believe that you deserve, why would you want them in your life? What does that say about you? I don't care how loving you are. I don't care how much you go above and beyond to please them and to pamper them and to spoil them and whoopty whoopty. I'm not interested in that. I don't care about that. I'm asking, why would you stay? Or why would you stay in a relationship? Why would you want to be in a relationship with somebody that don't invest the same amount of energy, if not more energy, into you that you pour into them? If you see people take better care of their cars, detailing their cars, washing their cars, cleaning the cars on the inside and out, and they can't invest that type of time with you, man, they ain't the one. If you see them spend more time picking out their clothes and getting their clothes ready so that they could go out than they do with spending time with you, man, they ain't the one. If you see them more captivated and more in love with these grown dudes playing football, basketball, baseball, or whatever your sport is, or whatever their sport is, if you see these grown dudes, grown women too, but if you see these grown dudes yelling at the screen, knowing all their favorite player stats and whoopty whoopty, they know more about these people than they do about you. They're more interested in what these other people are doing than what these guys are doing than they are about spending quality time with you. If they're more caught up into their entertainers, their rappers and singers, if they're more knowledgeable about their career, their songs, and whoop de whoop when their albums are coming out, all this other stupid crap, if they're more captivated by these people than they are you, they're not the one. They're not the one. If she's not willing to invest quality time with you, and I'm not talking about just because she want to have sex. Okay, now y'all good, y'all have sex, and then she ghosting you for a couple of days, or she ain't got time for you until she wants you to take her out to eat again, or until she wants you to buy her something again, or until she needs something in her house again or her apartment again. Now she got some time for you. She using you, bro. And if you cool with that, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? If that's what you think about yourself, cool. If all you think you are is just a piece of meat just to please her, just to be there for her, to buy her whatever she won't need, and sex on the spot for her, or if you think that your job is just to open your legs and open your mouth for him and to please him sexually and cook for him and take care of him and whoopty whoopty whoop, and he can't do nothing for you, if that's all you think you good for, do you? Do you? I'm not here knocking anybody. I'm not here trying to make anybody feel bad about anything. If that's where you think you are, if that's what you think your purpose here in life is, man, do you? Do you? When I was young, it's gonna sound crazy. I honestly believe this is how twisted I was. I honestly believe that my God-given purpose was to please women. Stay with me. I believe that God put me on this planet to make women happy sexually and to satisfy their needs. That's what I thought my gift was. That's what I thought my purpose was. That's what I thought my calling was. And I was going to do that. And I was doing that. I didn't care what they looked like. I didn't care what their nationality was. Everybody need loving. Everybody needs love. That was my motto. The trip was everybody needed loving, but I didn't love me. I didn't love them, but I was more concerned about making them happy than I was about making me happy. I was more concerned about getting to know them than I was getting to know me. I didn't think highly of myself at all. Once I started thinking highly of myself, once I started valuing who I was, man, everybody can't sleep with me. I'm not here to just please just give away the goods to any woman. I did that when I didn't value myself. I did that when I didn't cherish myself, when I didn't respect myself. Now that I love myself, now that I cherish myself, man, most of the women that I've talked to in the past, man, they would never get the time of day. I mean, I would talk to them, but sexually, nah, it wouldn't happen. It would have never happened. Who do you think you are? My hope and prayer is that you learn to value yourself, that you learn to cherish yourself, you learn to respect yourself. May somebody come into your life that helps mold you, that asks you the right questions, that gets your wheels spinning like that commander did for me, and that puts you on the path or kickstarts your path to where you begin that transition of changing and falling in love with you, learning how to cherish you, learning how to forgive you, learning how to value you. Because when you learn those things, then no one can disrespect you. When you learn those things, then no one can use you and dog you out. I love you guys. Happy healing.